Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you are doing well and have a very great time. Today we start the unit number 1, that is plant system of class 7th. Student, first of all we discuss about the plant system. You know, like animals, plant also require a system to transport material from one part of the plant body to other. Plant system means all part of a plant that work together to help it grow, make food and survive. Two main systems in the plant, root system and shoot system. Root system is the part of the plant that grow underground, absorb water and minerals and store food. Shoot system is the part of the plant that grow above the ground, include stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Stems support plant and transport water and food, and leaves make the food by photosynthesis process in the form of glucose, and leaves provide the food to all parts of the plant, and flowers help in the reproduction. Here is the diagram that show the parts of a plant, shoot system and the root system. In shoot system, leaf, flower, fruits and stem is also included. In the root system, roots are also included, and root hairs is also included in the root system. That is very helpful for the absorption of the water and minerals, and they absorb water and minerals and then provide the phloem, and phloem is responsible for the transport of the water and minerals from roots to the upper part of the plant. Transport system in the plant. In humans and many other animals, substances are also transported around the body in the blood through the blood vessels. But in plants, water and dissolved substances are also transported through a series of tubes or vessels. There are the two types of vessels, that are xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. Here is the difference between the xylem and phloem, and this diagram show the movement of the water in the xylem and the movement of the food in the phloem. By this diagram we discuss about the xylem and the phloem. Xylems carry water and minerals and salt from root up to the leaves, move in the only one-way direction. Xylem is made up of the dead cell because dead cells form long hollow tubes without any cell contact, which make it easier for water and minerals to flow smoothly from roots to leaves. That's why xylem is made up of the dead cells. No and fall. By the manufacturing of the dead cell, xylem is very strong and thick. That is responsible for the transport of the water and minerals, and in xylem only upward direction one-way flow occur, only from xylem to the upward part of the plant. In the phloem is responsible for the transport of food in the form of sugar, two-way flow. Transport is by osmosis and turbo pressure. Live cells with no nucleus. Phloem is made up of the living cells. Phloem is made of living cells because it needs energy to actively transport food to all part of the plant. Phloem is living because moving food needs energy. That's why phloem is made up of the living cells. Cells are separated with perforations, with sieve tube, that is the sieve plates. Sieve tubes is also called the perforation tubes, that is responsible for the movement of the food and other particles from one part to the another part, upward direction and the downward direction. This movement is responsible for the transport of the food from one body part to the another body part of the plant. Water uptake by the roots. The main function of roots are to anchor the plant in the soil and to take up water and minerals ions. Just behind the root tip, small root hairs are also present that is responsible for water passes into the roots into the root hair by the osmosis. Root hairs have a thin and permeable cell wall. Root hairs is also have the permeable membrane that is responsible for the transport of the water from roots to the upward part of the plant. Semi-permeable membrane, a membrane which lets some molecule through but not others, is called the semi-permeable membrane. Osmosis takes place through a semi-permeable membrane. Water enters roots by the osmosis process and then the xylem receives the water from the root and pass to the upper part of the plant body and travels upward. Water uptake by roots. Root hairs absorb water and minerals. Large surface area for absorption. Water enters roots by the osmosis and moves into the xylem and the phloem. By this diagram, we discuss about the water uptake by the roots. In this diagram, root hairs is also present. Here is the root hair, soil water and soil particles. Root hairs absorb soil water and soil particles and then inside the roots. And roots move the water and minerals and soil particles toward the xylem and then xylem receive all of things and pass from one body parts of the to another body part of the plant, from roots to leaves, fruits and flowers and stem, etc. Thank you so much. I hope you understand about the concept of the plant system. Thank you so much.